O Show. This is the Big 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 O Show. This
For over 16 years, EJDconstruction.com has provided South Florida residents quality craftsmanship, accurate project management, and exceptional service. That's why EJDconstruction.com is an A-rated member of Angie's List and the Better Business Bureau. When you're looking for the right custom home builder for additions or home remodeling, please call my friend Eric at 305-433-4843. That's 305-433-4843 for EJDconstruction.com.
There's just one place to celebrate our happy new model year. Acura of Pembroke Pines. Plus last chance savings on a 2024 RDX. $379 a month at Acura of Pembroke Pines.
Oh, I think I know what this is. Houston, we have a package. Hello?
No matter where you are, the Sloman Shield Home Security System guards your home. With next-gen perimeter protection, 24/7 monitoring, and interior motion sensing. And right now, get a free Sloman Shield security system and doorbell camera, all professionally installed, for free.
Shield your world, the Sloman.
Welcome to Caneswear. New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Miles an hour, that's a Category 4 hurricane. 3 deaths are reported in Florida after more than 24 were killed in the Caribbean. This
After 40 years, the Big Cheese Miami is still producing great Italian food. They started in 1984. Since then, they've been winning awards while being voted the best inexpensive Italian restaurant in Miami. Visit them for great food, amazing service. Witness the decades of Cane's memories. The walls are like a Miami Hurricanes Hall of Fame. The Big Cheese delivers anything on its menu or party platter menu to your home, office, or even a park for a picnic. Located at 8080 Southwest 67th Avenue, Miami. Call 305-662-6855. TheBigCheeseMiami.com, where they serve large portions at family prices.
The lost city of Atlantis reveals its secrets at Toyota of Hollywood. Get legendary deals on over 2,000 Toyotas, like a 2024 Corolla. Not 24,000, 20,988. Unlock the wonders of 0% financing for 5 full years, 0 down. Rediscover Atlantis at Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood Boulevard and Sheridan Street. Open till midnight.
Hi, this is Jeff Welt from Welt & Rayom. Dan and I have been in business together for over 22 years. We're not your typical lawyers. When Dan's not working in the office, he's flying his stunt plane. When I'm not in the office, I'm either getting tattooed, bowling, riding a motorcycle, or going to concerts. We might not be your typical attorneys, but we are aggressive attorneys, and we'll do whatever it takes to get you what you deserve. Consultations are always free. Call us anytime, 24/7.
Welt & Rayom can help.
If you're looking to take your home or business to the next level, then RM Contractors and Custom Drywall can assist you. RM specializes in new residential turnkey, new commercial turnkey, home and office remodeling. Call them for free estimates. Serving all of South Florida, licensed and insured. Call Ray or Mike, 305-345-3649. You work hard to create the perfect atmosphere. You dream it, we'll build it. RM Contractors and Custom Drywall, 305-345-3649 or Instagram at RMC Fisher Island.
The viewpoint statements or beliefs expressed on the following program by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily the opinions of FantasyAccess.com, Media Group Inc. ownership, management, sponsors, or website. Miami Dolphins fans, time to rock out with another Dolphins pregame show. Big O and the boys are ready to give you the latest information, injury news, gambling insight as we get ready for kickoff. The pregame show is brought to you by Welt & Rayom, Toyota of Hollywood, Acura of Pembroke Pines, Hialeah Park Casino, RM Contractors. The broadcast is mastered by executive producer Sean Stanley. Here's your host, the Big O, Orlando Alzugari.
Hey, welcome aboard. We promised you we'd be here in Indianapolis. We are in Tavern on South. It's a beautiful bar. It's got multiple floors too, man. So we're out here and we'll get you ready for the Dolphins and the Colts. The great Sean Stanley is by my side. I have met a lot of Dolphin fans. By the way, anybody that tells you something negative about our fan base, you can basically tell them to kiss your ass because our team isn't doing great right now, right? The Tua issue, all that. You walk around here in Indianapolis and it's aqua and orange all over the place, dude. When I was in Seattle, it was the same thing. And, and I'm meeting like lots of fans that are, from Indianapolis and all over. I was just over there at a gathering with there's 30 Dolphin fans that are in a room. Sports Babe 305 and Lou, the recently married couple. They've got this whole thing there with the whole buffet and everything. And then a bunch of people that couldn't get in there. They're all here. Adam Pinkster, by the way, who's on the chat board every single day. He's here with his lovely wife. And so it's really cool to just be able to kind of interact with Dolphin fans of all ages, by the way, young and old. And it was really cool. And it was cool to be in the room with all the fans. They were kind of introducing each other, introducing themselves to each other. You know, one's from Colombia, another one's from the Netherlands, then another guy's from Indiana, another guy's from Jersey, a woman is from Louisville, and it's just so cool how you see Dolphin fans from all over the world coming to Indianapolis for a Dolphins game, which they did the same thing in Seattle. And it's pretty cool because for me and Sean, we've had the pleasure of being able to travel a lot over the last year, and we even went to the Hall of Fame. And outside of the Browns fans, Miami was number one, more than the Cowboys and more than the Jets. And both of them had two players going into the Hall of Fame. And there were more Dolph fans than Jet fans and more Dolph fans than Dallas Cowboy fans. You know, because everybody talks about America's team and then New York and all that kind of stuff. And live in person at the Hall of Fame, I saw our fan base outshine all of them except Cleveland. But I'm not even going to count Cleveland. You know why I'm not even going to count Cleveland? Because there were a bunch of empty seats. And let me just run something by you. You hold that same ceremony in South Florida in our backyard, and you're inducting Zach Thomas. Is there a seat available? Not a seat available. So the Browns, for me, I mean, they're a great fan base, but I wasn't impressed with their showing. I got to say, Dolphins fans, incredibly impressed. Incredibly impressed. I can't wait to see what we're going to see in Buffalo and then obviously in L.A. That's probably going to be because that's a destination. So a lot of people, and L.A. kind of sucks. The Rams aren't that good, so you'll be able to get some tickets from Rams fans that'll put them up for sale. And, yeah, it's a Monday night. I know it's a Monday night. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that trip. I got 4 concerts and the game that week. I can't. That's going to be like that's a legendary week for me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's going to be awesome. Anyway, so I just want to say and commend our Dolphin Nation because you're awesome. You're absolutely freaking awesome. It is so prideful as a Dolphins fan. I know we don't take a lot of pride because our team doesn't help us. You know what I'm saying over the years. But I do take pride in seeing our Dolphin Nation travel the way they do, support the way they do. We haven't won anything since I was a child, dude. I was 7 and 8 years old when we won those Super Bowls. We haven't won anything since I was a child. And I'll be completely honest. The Dolphin organization doesn't deserve the fan base. The fan base is championship caliber. The team isn't, but the fan base is. I got to tell you, because that's all I see, man. Championship caliber, great people. They're spending their hard-earned money to come see the team that they love. I just absolutely find it beautiful. Seriously, beautiful. And frustrating for them because I don't want to see them suffer because I feel the same pain that they have felt now for 40 plus years. You know what I'm saying? But so impressed. Telling you. So cool. This is the first time, by the way, I'm in Indianapolis for a game. Well, no, that's the second time because the other time was a Super Bowl because I came to cover the only Super Bowl that was held here in Indianapolis. I don't know when it was. 8 years ago, 10 years ago, something like that. And by the way, that week, it was all in the 50s. We were freaking out that the weather was so amazing. Today, the weather is perfect. It's in the 70s, man. Absolutely freaking awesome. So, got a lot of stuff going on. Obviously, Dolphins getting ready for the Colts. Colts are favored by 3. The over and under is 43.5. Dolphins plus 120 on the money line. Colts minus 142 on the money line. My crazy ass already took the Dolphins on the money line today. I already took the Dolphins on Monday plus 4. So I've got 2 bets in. I know it won't be easy. because nothing is easy with Mike McDaniel, unfortunately. But man, I really like Miami's chances if they can actually play to the identity that they showed last week. I think our boys have a shot to win it all. Don't forget, folks, you can make a donation to the show since we work so hard at home and on the road, keeping you informed in everything going on with South Florida sports. By the way, we'll be adding another show now because Inter Miami has now started the playoffs. So on October 25th will be their first game, and we will have a post-game show for that. So we will have the post-game show. Sorry about yesterday for Louisville. I could not do the post-game. Sean and I could not do it because we were traveling. But you can make a donation, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That's Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. And you can also make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation, which you know we love our Bitcoin or Ethereum donations. And I've been telling you, by the way, on the crypto side, just a little note. I told you it's officially the bull run when you start getting green weekends. And right now, Bitcoin is moving up to 68,642. So many other things. Illuvium is up over $40. It's up 10%. Solana is up over $160. So this is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So those of you that hung in there and hung in there strong, you are winning big time. By the way, thank you, Ray Martinez. Thank you for the love. On Venmo, remember you can make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation. Ray, proud sponsor of our program, R&M Contractors and Custom Drywall, just made a Bitcoin donation. Thank you, sir. He says, happy football Sunday. Let's go, Fins. Please, Coach McBiden, just be smart with the play calling today. Bitcoin is pumping, he put. I love the McBiden call because he kind of looks like McBiden on the sidelines. Oh, that is too funny. That's too funny. That was good. That was good, Ray. That was good. McBiden. All right, what do we got here on the chat board? Luis Medina, the original, the slimmer down version of him. J-Town is in the house. Oscar Rojas is smashing it. Please smash the hell out of the like button. And yeah, we had a great dinner last night. So tell the folks, how was that shrimp cocktail that you tried for the first time at St. Elmo's Steakhouse here in Indianapolis?
It was very good. My eyes watered, but it was good. Very good.
Yeah, it was. It's the best. It is the best shrimp cocktail you'll ever have. It's funny. I leave Miami to go to Indianapolis to have the best shrimp cocktail on the planet. But it's the tooth. It's the tooth. And it was so good. And the steak was excellent. Excellent. Brooklyn Rob wants to run the damn ball. True Fin fan. True Fin fan. I thought about you, sir. And you know why I thought about you, right? I'm sitting there. So Sean is sitting in the aisle next to me because we both get aisle seats, right? So we're kind of next to each other, but the aisle's in between us. And so I'm sitting next to this couple. Don't know who they are. I got to tell you, the guy next to me that was sitting in the middle seat, he floated an air biscuit that competes with you, True Fin fan. I was covering everything. I was checking my phone out, and all of a sudden I get this whiff, this True Fin fan whiff. And I'm like, whoa. And I even covered myself, so he knows I smelled his fart. You know, come on, bro. Go to the bathroom and step on the duck. Don't step on the duck right there in front of everybody else. Jesus, man. Woo. True Fin fan. That was a relative of yours or something. I don't even need to trim my nose hairs for the next 4 weeks. That guy burned them all off last night. Jeff is in Long Island. John Santos, today's his birthday. All he wants is a Dolphins win. Well, John, you will get one. You know what we needed? We needed Jim Cramer to come on this week on his show and say, I don't know how the Dolphins win. The Colts will definitely win this game. And then for sure the Dolphins win. That's what we needed. We needed an inverse Cramer. Jeff is happy that the Mets win will make him very happy. Okay. Chase won. Alex Palenzuela. Colts are bleep today. Andrew Luck ain't walking through the door. Lisa Rose in the house. Tom Stockel is in Naples, in Italia. Can't stream YouTube here. You can't? Then how are you doing this? Oh, you can't. Oh, you're listening. That's what it is, right? YouTube audio. Is that what you're doing? I guess. I don't know. Fins Up is here in Indy. Well, get your ass over here, bro. Pre or post game. What are you doing, Fins Up? Where are you, bro? Come say hi. Chase won. It's badass how football can unite us all. Yeah, bro. Sports. And you know, Sean had a great point. It's so cool because you're watching a lot of Dolphins and Colts fans interact, or they're walking to the game together or hanging out together, or you'll see a table here in the bar that has some Dolphin and Colts fans together, because Indy people are just, they're just decent human beings, bro. If you met anybody from Indiana, more often than not, I'm not saying no group of people are perfect, but just Midwest people, they're just different, bro. They're just different, salt of the earth people. So they're not into the rabid, maniacal, drunk ass, stupid, ignorant Neanderthal fans that some fan bases have. The Colts aren't that kind of fan base. They're a classy fan base. Jamie Zoria is in the house. Thank you, sir. And he's smashing it. And the button, too. George Chafin, Horn Dog, Ocala Joe says, good to see you guys made it safe and sound to Indy and are ready to pump up the fans for the game. Yeah, man. And we have so many fans here. So cool. Arizona Fanatic is in the house. Greg says, let's go Dolphins from Ohio. My wife is a Browns fan. Hopefully they can end her misery today. Let's see. Tony Zags in. Victory Cigars. Well, we'll do that on Monday, Tony. We'll do that on Monday for the regular show. This is a pregame show, but we'll give them the Victory Cigars that they deserve. Let's see. What else? Frankie was doing a live show for the Canes versus Louisville game. He was wearing a Louisville shirt and a hat, hating on the Hurricanes. Awesome shirt, Big O. Saw Greta Van Fleet perform in the Middle East last year. Wow. Nice. Dude, this shirt that you see here is a bootleg. And I bought this in it was the Orlando concert. Bill and I, rest in peace. I love you, brother. I miss you every freaking day. Bill and I went to a trifecta of Greta Van Fleet. Remember that? I remember the owner of the station got pissed at me because I took off. And I'm like, bro, I only live once, man. I'm going to enjoy life. And so Greta was playing in Miami, in Jacksonville, and in Orlando. It was a triangle. And so we did the triangle. And it was cool. We went to all three. And in the Orlando one, I bought this bootleg that this guy was selling outside the Orlando concert. I'd already bought my Greta shirt inside. Dude, I bought this shirt for $10. And to this day, I regret not telling this son of a bitch, give me 3 of them. Here's 30. Because I've worn it only a couple times, but it's for these kind of situations. Colder areas, all that I can wear, because I get colder now that I lost weight. Since I lost like 40 pounds of fat, I'm a lot colder now. I get colder faster. I don't know.
it is what it is, right? I lost fat, so I lost some of my warmth. And so this shirt, I love, dude. It's so comfortable, and it's a bootleg that I bought it outside of the concert. And the guy had several. I should have bought 3 of them. Seriously. Should have bought 3 of them. People would think I'm never taking a shower, but I don't care. That's all right. Reggie Baptist is in the house. Nick, Chase 1, Alberto Chavez de la Vega. Alberto from Mexico. Go Dolphins attending as well to the LA game. I will see you there. We're going to be at John Phillips' place, Jalen Phillips' dad's brewery. We're going to be there on Saturday, broadcasting live there, 2 to 5 p.m. So check it out on Saturday if you're there. Sunday will be at Sharky's, I think it is. And then Sunday, I don't think we're going to do a pre- and post-game show at a bar. I think it'll be an in-studio type of thing. Because it's a late night Monday and all that kind of stuff. So we have 2 appearances, Saturday and Sunday, to hook up with you Dolphin fans. And then, we can hook up on Monday somewhere. By the way, I will be in LA from Thursday on. I'll be at the Patti Smythe concert on Thursday. I'll be at the concert on Friday. I'll be at Dirty Honey at the Troubadour on Saturday. And Dirty Honey at the Whiskey A Go-Go on Sunday. Those are 4 straight concerts I'm going to. So if you're going to be in LA, we can meet at the concerts. If you see me, flag me down, send me a DM. Or Saturday and Sunday, I'll be doing day shows at 2 different spots. John Phillips' place, which I don't know the name now off the top of my head. I forgot it, which is bad by me. I'm sorry, John. And then a place called Sharky's, and that will be on Sunday also, both afternoon appearances, because in the evening I am rocking out. Okay. Let's see, financial wisdom unleashed. I wish I had some financial wisdom. That would really help out. Yankees to the World Series. Chase is happy. Good for you, my brother. Let's see. Josh says, can I get a smoking cigar for... No, that'll be on Monday. We'll do that on Monday. Monday, we'll do all that stuff. Today, it's a pregame show. We're not doing any of that today. I get YouTube, but not YouTube TV. Can't watch the game. I got you. Damn Big O. Se fumó un peo en el avión. Yes, basically that's what happened. What's up, Tavi? How you doing, man?
Good, man. You're looking good, dude.
Thank you, brother. We try.
Hey, better than the last time I saw you.
Yes, much better. Much better. Thank you, baby. Appreciate you. Let's see. Tommy and Hialeah checking in. See, it's Dolphin fans all over. You got it. Go Fins, baby. Get that big W. Love it. Let's see what else. It's the best meeting Dolphin fans all over the place. It's just absolutely awesome. Chase 1. Sud's going to be in Houston for the game. Do we know what bar? I have not. I'm not set for Houston, bro. That's the only trip we're not doing right now. Okay? So we're not going to Houston. Sorry, bro. But we are going to L.A., and we're still going to Buffalo and Niagara. We'll be at a bar. Now I'm forgetting the bar in Buffalo. What's the name of the bar in Buffalo? Well, you have the billboard. You can bring it up. Damn it, what's the name now? I'm counting on remembering that, and before you put it up. Gus says that shrimp cocktail looked good. No, it's not good, Gus. It's phenomenal. It's the best shrimp cocktail on the planet. Okay? Seriously. Like, if you ever come to Indianapolis, you've got to go to St. Elmo and check it out. Okay? You've got to go. Big game before Uno comes back. Yes, we need it. Reggie Baptist in the house. If Miami can somehow end up 3-3 after all this shit, how almost everyone in the AFC knows a 500 team, Miami still has a chance. McDaniel, please adjust. Yes, we're all worried. I'm not worried about Richardson. I'm not. If Flacco was playing, I think it would be a much harder game. But Richardson is a guy that I don't fear. I know he can run, but if you hit him, he's fragile. You got to keep Richardson in the game. Don't knock him out. I don't want to see Flacco because then it becomes a pain. Let me explain something to you guys. Anthony Richardson, 39 of 77, 654 yards, 3 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 50.6% completion percentage. Joe Flacco, 65% completion percentage, 7 touchdowns, 1 interception. Oh, and by the way, running, he has 21 rushes for 141 yards, 1 touchdown in the 21 rushes. He has 3 fumbles. Every 7 carries. What's up, baby? What's up? Every 7 carries, he has a fumble. How worried are you? Anthony Richardson is what I talk about all the time. What do we call him? An athlete playing quarterback. He's not a quarterback. Joe Flacco is the quarterback. He's not a quarterback. He's an athlete playing quarterback. He's trying to figure it out, trying to have accuracy, trying to figure out the defenses. You know what I'm saying? I don't. The only thing I fear is that the Dolphins knock out Richardson and we got to deal with Flacco. That's what I worry about. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not worried about him. By the way, there are some moves made. First of all, they sign a veteran long snapper, Matt Overton, to the practice squad, and then they elevated him for the game. Blake Ferguson is out with a personal issue. He's on the reserve non-football illness list. This is something serious for Blake Ferguson. You know what I'm saying? Like something happened to him or his family or something, and, you know, prayers to him and his family. I don't know what it is. I don't know how bad it is, but, bless him, man. I hope he and his family are able to get through it because I don't know what it is, but it's got to be something serious. They also, by the way, activated cornerback Nick Needham. They activated Tim Boyle from the practice squad, and they also announced that Cam Smith is out for this game, so no season debut. I feel bad for Cam Smith. I really do, because I don't believe that Cam Smith is a guy that is trying to loaf around or what. He's trying to play, and his body is not cooperating. And right now, they're kind of healthy overall, so they don't really need to bring him back so they can hold him out another week. And instead of using him in a road game, save him for the home game against Arizona, and then you can make a decision whether you send the other kid to the practice squad, Bonner, because it ain't going to be Duck. You know what I'm saying? So Bonner may be the guy that goes to the practice squad if you can sneak him onto the practice squad, after, or you get rid of some of these other guys that really haven't done anything for you, So I don't know, but those are the moves that they made, so far. Okay. So that's what's been going on. So that would be my answer to you on Anthony Richardson. I'm just not that concerned with Anthony Richardson. I'm more concerned about Mike McDaniel than I am Anthony Richardson. I need to see the coach of the Miami Dolphins actually coach a responsible game. Know who the opponent is. Know who you're facing. You don't need to get cute. You don't need to force plays. You don't need to have so much motion out there. You had success running. The thing about running is interesting. Let me explain why. Because if you have success against the Patriots, and I know they're not that good, but now you go and have success also against the Colts. And by the way, their top linebacker, the EJ Speed kid, is out. He's not out, but he's listed as doubtful. So I'm sure when the inactives come, he'll be on the inactive pretty much. But you start to develop an attitude. So if you go out there and have success again today against the Colts, then all of a sudden your line and your coaching feels, okay, we can run on anybody. And then when Arizona comes around and you have Tua, don't go back to depending on Tua to throw everything in sight and count on getting everything to Tyreek. Stay with the run. Develop this attitude that you have to run the ball. I freaking love it. So let's do it that way, man. You know what I'm saying? I just hope that the coach calls a responsible game. That's all I'm asking for. I'm asking for a game that I know that this team can win if they play smart, if they use a running game, if they try to control the clock. And also, by the way, it prepares you for Tua so you can make his game a little better too, because Lord knows he needs to be, helped out like every quarterback with the running game. The running game is a beautiful thing. I showed you last week on Monday after all the games, a lot of the people had success. What was the key thing? The running game. A lot of young quarterbacks had success. What did they complement those young quarterbacks with? The running game. So let's do it. And let's get Hundley involved in the running game this week. I'd like to see him involved in the running game and run a little bit more. Keep that defense, second guessing. These people are so nice. They're so conscious of the camera. You see that? In Miami, they just walk by and just knock the hell out of it. You got inactives for us?
No, I haven't seen the inactives come across yet. Just a couple things. The roof will be closed due to operational issues. Very disappointing. Apologies to the fans. Jim Irsay sent that out from his Twitter account.
So the roof won't be open?
The roof will not be open. The windows will be open.
That's ridiculous. The roof should be open today. It's a beautiful day, dude. Is it broken or something? Oh, operational issues. Okay. Okay, I see that. What the hell is that? What's the Men in Black thing? What am I watching? Oh, okay, I see there. Okay, let me see. Let's see. Chris Greer and Tom Garfinkel having a pretty animated chat before the Colts game. Garfinkel is the go-between for owner Steve Ross. Greer's next conversation was with O-line coach Butch Berry. Yeah, Omar does a great job of reading into stuff, and he's usually completely off. I love him. I do. He's a terrific man. He's super cool, but he does a great job. But it works for this business, bro. All the speculation and throwing all kinds of crazy things out there, fans eat that shit up, dude. So, and people will run with it. They'll have no idea. They could be joking about something that happened in dinner last night. That he's just running off with, it's crazy stuff.
He also says Javon Holland was on the field for pregame warm-up, but wasn't working. He's doubtful for today's game because of the broken hand, which he continues wearing a glove on. So we'll see when the actives come.
All right, let's take a quick break. Give me a couple minutes here because we're going to give away. Oh, we got the inactives?
The inactives just came out.
Let's go.
Safety, Javon Holland.
Okay.
Quarterback, Skylar Thompson, of course, the emergency. Running back, Jeff Wilson. Cornerback, Ethan Bonner. Linebacker, Channing Tindall. Offensive lineman, Andrew Meyer. And linebacker, Emmanuel Agba. All inactive today.
Wow. Okay. Wow. All right. All right, give me a couple minutes here. We'll be right back. We're going to give out some Big O T-shirts now to the folks out there that won. We'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes here, and we'll be right back at Tavern on South here in Indianapolis as we get you ready for Dolphins and the Colts right here on the Big O Radio Show.
This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show. This is the Big O Show. This is...
We interrupt this program to bring you a special report.
Miles an hour, that's a Category 4 hurricane. 3 deaths are reported in Florida after more than 24 were killed in the Caribbean. This
Great. You have a doorbell camera. Now you have a front row seat to your house getting robbed.
They're breaking into my house!
Ooh, there goes the TV. I'm sure it'll turn up at the pawn shop.
No, not the TV!
Just because you can see them, that doesn't mean you can stop them. With Slogans, you get 24-hour monitoring, a free home security system, and professional installation. Plus, free doorbell camera, one that'll actually work for you.
Get out of my house! Get out of the house!
Call 1-800-ALARM-ME.
After 40 years, the Big Cheese Miami is still producing great Italian food. They started in 1984. Since then, they've been winning awards while being voted the best inexpensive Italian restaurant in Miami. Visit them for great food, amazing service. Witness the decades of Cane's memories. The walls are like a Miami Hurricanes Hall of Fame. The Big Cheese delivers anything on its menu or party platter menu to your home, office, or even a park for a picnic. Located at 8080 Southwest 67th Avenue, Miami. Call 305-662-6855. TheBigCheeseMiami.com, where they serve large portions at family prices.
The lost city of Atlantis reveals its secrets at Toyota of Hollywood. Get legendary deals on over 2,000 Toyotas, like a 2024 Corolla. Not 24,000, 20,988. Unlock the wonders of 0% financing for 5 full years, 0 down. Rediscover Atlantis at Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood Boulevard and Sheridan Street. Open till midnight.
If you're looking to take your home or business to the next level, then RM Contractors and Custom Drywall can assist you. RM specializes in new residential turnkey, new commercial turnkey, home and office remodeling. Call them for free estimates. Serving all of South Florida, licensed and insured. Call Ray or Mike, 305-345-3649. You work hard to create the perfect atmosphere. You dream it, we'll build it. RM Contractors and Custom Drywall, 305-345-3649. or Instagram at RMC Fisher Island.
The viewpoint statements or beliefs expressed on the following program by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily the opinions of FantasyXS.com, Media Group Inc. ownership, management, sponsors, or website. Miami Dolphins fans, time to rock out with another Dolphins pregame show. Big O and the boys are ready to give you the latest information, injury news, gambling insight as we get ready for kickoff. The pregame show is brought to you by Welton Rayome, Toyota of Hollywood, Acura of Pembroke Pines, Hialeah Park Casino, RM Contractors. The broadcast is mastered by executive producer Sean Stanley. Here's your host, the Big O, Orlando Alzugari.
All right. We're back. We just gave out some shirts, and it was it's just the best, dude. There's this bar. I want to say we're in Indianapolis. We are literally 50 yards from the stadium, if that, right? Anthony Richardson could hit the wall of the stadium from here easily. Okay, so we're not far. And I want to say, and I'm not shitting you here, I want to say 30% of this bar is Dolphins. Okay, there you go. See, Colts fans high-fiving us. Class. Great people. Class. That's what I tell you. It's just, but I've been coming here for 20 years, so I'm kind of already used to Indiana people. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just normal for me. You know, that's like you can have good days here because most of the people you're going to deal with are going to be good people. Big O, wow, we have 2 starters out today, Agba and Holland. No bueno. No, it's not. True fan says, Big O, maybe you'll disagree, but Holland has been injured a lot. I wouldn't sign him. Just me, of course. Has he been injured a lot? Or was it that he got injured just last year with the 2 knees and now this? Wasn't really a bunch of injuries before that. He was pretty durable. It's just sometimes you go through some bad stretches. And he wasn't like that before the injuries that he had last year at the end. Then he had the 2 knee injuries, which was so freakish, dude. I've never seen that in my life. And I've covered a lot of football. I am not even close to even thinking about getting rid of or moving on from Javon Holland. I think Javon Holland is a hell of a player. I just think he's had some bad luck here lately, and he just needs to kind of, get back on track. And I think we're going to see a great, great young player, man. That's just me. Go Fins. Damn right. So it's just ridiculous. That's just another fan that I hadn't seen yet, It's pretty cool. They're all walking in. They're dressed up. They're painted up and all that kind of stuff. It is absolutely phenomenal watching our fan base on the road, dude. It is just freaking cool. Let's see. We need to a clean game from McDaniel and company, minimize the mental farts, and focus on the little things. Please, Fins, discipline and execution, says Mr. Spock. Let's see. I agree. I mean, why did we trade up to get our rookie running back? Wake up, McDaniel. I'm with you. Mostert is a beast. Underrated. Yeah. It's just Mostert has an injury hit. See, now he definitely has an injury history. And that's why you got to have extra backs, because you love the way Mostert plays, but you can't overuse him. And that's just been proven over time with him. He's a damn good player. Shit, he got 20 touchdowns for you last year, ran for over 1,000 yards, right? I think he got over 1,000. Hell of a player. But again, he has to be used specifically the right way. He cannot be a bell cow. He has to be a complimentary back. Sean hitting the sliders. He's sliding around. Did you slide around for some water before you sat down? Damn it. Damn it. What's up, baby?
From Maryland. Good to meet you, man. I live in Maryland.
You live in Maryland? What's your name?
Adrian.
Adrian, nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you. We have a Dolphins fan club up in Annapolis, Maryland.
So okay. All right. One day.
I know.
One day we'll be up there and we'll do it.
All right, we'll do it. Man.
All right, you got it. Appreciate you. Thank you.
By the way, you look thinner.
I am 40 pounds light. Huh? I'm just fasting and trying to stay away from the bad stuff. Yeah. And if I have a donut, I don't have 3. You know what I'm saying?
I know. When you look
I went to the Big Cheese the other day, and man, did I want to eat 4 or 5 slices. I only ate 1 slice and 1 garlic roll. And I was like, all right. That's hard. At the Big Cheese, it's nearly impossible to do that. Yeah, you have to. We're getting old, bro.
You're looking good, man.
Thank you, my man.
Good,
I appreciate you.
Take care, my man.
Thank you. Thank you. All right. What size are you, Tommy? Oh, I don't have large. Extra large? Thank you. Yes, big time. Big time. Yeah. Much love, brother. All right. Yes, sir. Oh, it's online, bro. I just brought the giveaway, man. What size are you? Medium? I don't have a large. I can't. I'm a ref. Yeah, but I gotta come on over here, bro. Take the picture. I'm sorry, we got to do all this stuff live. Go a little to the right because your hair is getting me.
Okay, sorry about that.
There we go. You're good now.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Big O. Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you, brother.
Thank you, man.
Sorry for fish out.
Thank you. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Appreciate you, man. Much love. All right. Anyway, I'm telling you, it is freaking awesome. The amount of Dolphin fans that are here, the amount of Dolphin fans that travel, the amount of Dolphin fans that spend their hard-earned money to come see our beautiful team, and they let us down all the time. We need them to stop letting us down. You know what I'm saying? It would be nice. Let's see. Shedeur Sanders has a better QB than Ward. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's a much better passer than Ward. Yeah, Ward can't get away with the stuff he gets away with in college in the NFL. You can't play sandlot football in the NFL. You can play sandlot football in college, but you're going to have to be on time. You're going to have a 3 or 5 step drop, plant, and throw right away. That's not really his game all the time. So we get enamored with it because we're fans, and we lose sight of the NFL is a different game. And you can't play sandlot like he does. Shedeur Sanders is definitely a much cleaner quarterback than Cam Ward. It's not even close. Not even close. So yeah, I would love to have Shedeur Sanders. I don't mind Cam Ward, good quarterback, but Shedeur is more. He's more my guy. You guys know, man. I'm more of the traditional pocket passer. The guy that can make a living from the pocket. Got it. Enjoy the game, guys. Go Fins. Adam Pinkser in the house, leaving to the game. I don't blame him. So, that's kind of the way it goes. So I'm with you on Shedeur. I would definitely have Shedeur over Cam Ward right now. The thing is, in our town, to talk, to say that Shedeur over Cam Ward, it's like blasphemous. We got all these little Canes fans that they get all hot and bothered and insulted and all that kind of silliness. And you got to be objective. So, yes, true Fin fan. I'm with you 100%. Don't forget, folks, you can make a donation to the show, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That's Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. And you can make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation. And Bitcoin is moving. Yes. What do you got?
I was going to ask, because I walked away, so I don't know if you covered already. Mo Kamara active for the first time this year.
Oh, so Agba with the injury, so they got Kamara in there. Yeah. Okay, good.
So
good.
Now you got Chop and Mo both active for the first time. See, maybe that does anything. Maybe they don't touch the field. I don't know.
Maybe not. But see, here's the other thing that I think we all got to kind of pump our brakes. These are young guys. They're learning a new system. Plus, Chop is a guy that has to kind of fine-tune his skill set. He's not ready for the NFL. So he's kind of learning the hands, the footwork that he needs. I'm sure he has to build up his strength, too, although he's pretty strong for a young guy coming out of college. But he still is going to have to improve his strength because they all have to do that at this level. They all have to grow. And I've seen too many Dolphin fans that are like already giving up on Chop and calling him a bust, and it's just silly, dude. It really is. We got to give these young men some time to grow. Maybe by the end of the year, we'll have a different point of view of them. And then 2 years from now, maybe, thank you. Go Fins. I mean, hopefully they'll get it done. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they turn the corner, but I'm not ready to. I don't give up on young people that quickly. Unless I thought you were already a bad draft pick for some reason at the beginning. Maturity issues, or I heard bad stuff or something, or injury history or something that was already a negative. You know what I mean? If that's the case, then yeah. But that's not the case with either guy. So I'm not ready to give up on people like that. Oh, man, that's badass. That's badass. That's badass right there. That's badass. You got to see that. That is pretty cool. Some guy's got it's an Iron Man mask, right? It's an Iron Man mask, but it is in Dolphins colors, and he hits the button and it opens up and closes. Okay? So that is just, that's one of a kind there. So he's doing it for everybody that sees him. He's just he's just showing it off to everybody he sees. That is awesome. Let's see. Good point, Big O. It's totally a different game. Yeah. The Cam Ward stuff, he can't play like that in the NFL, dude. He'll be dead in the NFL. He had a play yesterday that I swear he had like a half a minute to throw. You saw that play? I tweeted out, in the NFL, he won't get 4 downs that long. 4 downs combined won't be that long. Just won't happen. You cannot play like that in the NFL. No. My favorite part of Cam Ward's game is that he runs out of bounds without getting hit. Yeah, no, he's an awesome player. Terrific player. Great college quarterback. And he's got balls and guts like a thief. Okay? I mean, he is fearless, dude. I love it. And he doesn't get what's it called? Down on anything. He makes a mistake, he'll turn the corner right away. But again, the way he plays, it's not really an NFL game, because you're just not going to live very long playing like that in the NFL. Let's see. Cam Ward, we need him badly. I don't know, man. I'm not sure about Cam Ward at the next level, to be quite honest with you guys. At this level, he's a monster. At the next level, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure. In fact, I think he will struggle at the next level if he has to play like this. So, yeah. Sanders or Ward is not coming here. No, of course not. Because Tua will win you some games and get you out of a draft position. I'm a Miami sports fan through and through, but I might have to buy a Yankees hat because Marlins ownership don't care. I don't blame you. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame you. The Marlins give you no reason to root for them, to trust them, to support them, to spend money on them. They don't. And I'm not going to, some people say, well, what about the Dolphins, though? Well, the Dolphins try, dude. They're constantly trying. They're constantly trying to bring the best coach they can, the best front office they can, the best players they can. They'll sign the best free agents. They'll try. Marlins don't even try. The problem with the Dolphins is they haven't had the combination of trying and succeeding. The Panthers tried and have succeeded. Inter tries and succeeds. The Heat tries and succeeds. They haven't had that combination yet. Fins up. Fins up. You got it, man. You got it, baby. Appreciate you guys. You got it. Hey, come here. Get your ass over here. Watch this. Come down. Here we go. Do it again.
Fins up, baby.
That is awesome, bro.
Thank you.
Thank you, my man.
No problem.
All right. You got it. Be good. Fins up. Fins up. They're all headed to the game. So they're all coming by. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Fins up, baby. Nothing better. This is the coolest thing, man. Being able to hang out with Fins fans and seeing them go to the games and support their team. We just need a win, man. I'm hoping that when they all come back in post-game, it's a happy Dolphin fan group, and they come on over and enjoy a happy post-game show. We still have about 4 or 5 shirts we're going to give away in the post-game. So we gave away a bunch of shirts now. So I'll be going home a lot lighter. I'm used to going home heavier. Like on the LA trip, I'll come back heavier because I'll be bringing back concert shirts with me. So, that's where I'll come back heavier. Although, no, because maybe LA, I have to take some show shirts too. We have 2 appearances. So, you know what? I'm going to mail them out there. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put them in a box and mail them out there. That's what I'll do. Big O, knowing that Sanders wants to be in Miami, could they pull a John Elway or Eli Manning move? I think they could, but I don't know if it'll work. You know what I'm saying? And here's the part I have a hard time believing. Why would you want to send anybody to Miami? I'm just being honest. What say that? Since so far our organization hasn't proven that if you're going there to win championships or a championship or anything significant. So I kind of find it funny that anybody's clamoring to be in Miami outside of because you want a no tax state and you don't want to deal with the cold and you want to play on grass. Okay. But you know what I'm saying? I know it's my team and I love them and everything, but they don't have that reputation. That's not who they are. So it's strange. And so that whole thing, he wants to be here. I think it's Dion just talking like, well, a team like Miami can use him or whatever, but I don't know, man. What else? Big O, let's talk about the Yankees. No, we're not. Let's see. Mostert 120 yards today. Achan 80. I like that. No, nothing for Wright. Is Wright inactive or something? Did I miss out something? Is he injured? Yeah, well, Wilson should be inactive if Wright is healthy. I want Wright in there too, man. Wright runs hard, man. Wright has a little more punishing to his style. Mostert can hammer it a little bit. He runs harder than what you think, but you don't want to do it too much with him because he's very injury prone. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would like to see all 3 of them. I want to see all 4 run. The 3 running backs and the quarterback today. I'd like to see all of them get it done. You know what I'm saying? But you got to admit that guy with the Iron Man mask, that's too much. That was too much. Let's see. With Tua and Huntley, we don't need to draft a QB. Huntley is not the answer, my man. And you have to you need to draft a QB. You have no choice now. The worst part, not the worst part, the main reason why the Dolphins must draft a QB. It's super easy. Like, super easy to figure out. We can no longer trust Tua. Right, Alarmo? Tell him. Alarmo knows we can't trust Tua. Tua refuses to take care of himself. Tua refuses to play responsible. So, and you don't win games with Huntley. Huntley's not the answer. There's a reason why Baltimore said, oh, yeah, you do some of the stuff that Lamar does, but, yeah, you're on the practice squad. Yeah, anybody can steal you. You're not really concerned about Huntley if that's the case. You know what I'm saying? So, what can I tell you? If the Finns lose this game, Big O, we're in big trouble. Well, we're kind of in trouble already. If the Finns lose, then you put your team in a near impossible position because they've got to run the table and be perfect, and we all know that, and that's very hard to do. Although some of the games, this is why I don't play the schedule game. At the beginning of the season, you thought the second half of the schedule was, all brutal. Now it doesn't look as brutal because the teams don't look as good on in the second half. That's why I never play the schedule game, because you just really never know how a team's going to be once the season gets going. That's the only reason. By the way, what happened in the New England game? I don't even know. 25-16, New England losing? Okay. All right. That's a good thing. As long as New England loses, there's nothing wrong with that. I think that. What was that? 416 left in the fourth? 457 left in the fourth. Okay. All right, let's get to our 3A Graphics sports calendar. Alan Blanco and the great people at 3A Graphics. Last night, Inter Miami stumped New England 6-2. They'll be back on October 25th for the playoffs. The Canes beat Louisville 52-45. And if you need custom printing and embroidery, please reach out to Alan Blanco and 3A Graphics at 786-618-1443. Custom printing and embroidery. All right, Sean, give me a 2-minute break. We'll be back for hour number 2 of the program right here on the Big O Radio Show, live from Tavern on South.
Hi, this is Jeff Welt from Welton Rayom. Dan and I have been in business together for over 22 years. We're not your typical lawyers. When Dan's not working in the office, he's flying his stunt plane. When I'm not in the office, I'm either getting tattooed, bowling, riding a motorcycle, or going to concerts. We might not be your typical attorneys, but we are aggressive attorneys, and we'll do whatever it takes to get you what you deserve. Consultations are always free. Call us anytime, 24/7.
Welton Rayom can help.
I think I know what this is. Houston, we have a package. Hello?
No matter where you are, the Sloman Shield home security system guards your home. With next-gen perimeter protection, 24/7 monitoring, and interior motion sensing. And right now, get a free Sloman Shield security system and doorbell camera, all professionally installed, for free.
Shield your world, the Sloman Shield.
There's just one place to celebrate our happy new model year. Acura of Pembroke Pines. Plus last chance savings on a 2024 RDX. $379 a month at Acura of Pembroke Pines.
Welcome to Caneswear. New store, new items, same great experience. Family owned and operated since 2010, Caneswear has the latest merchandise from the Miami Hurricanes, Miami Dolphins, Florida Panthers, Inter Miami CF, and more. Come visit us at our store in Davie on University Drive, just south of 595, or online at caneswear.com. Caneswear, the spot Miami fans shop.
After 40 years, the Big Cheese Miami is still producing great Italian food. They started in 1984. Since then, they've been winning awards while being voted the best inexpensive Italian restaurant in Miami. Visit them for great food, amazing service. Witness the decades of Cane's memories. The walls are like a Miami Hurricanes Hall of Fame. The Big Cheese delivers anything on its menu or party platter menu to your home, office, or even a park for a picnic. Located at 8080 Southwest 67th Avenue, Miami. Call 305-662-6855. TheBigCheeseMiami.com, where they serve large portions at family prices.
The lost city of Atlantis reveals its secrets at Toyota of Hollywood. Get legendary deals on over 2,000 Toyotas, like a 2024 Corolla. Not 24,000, 20,988. Unlock the wonders of 0% financing for 5 full years, 0 down. Rediscover Atlantis at Toyota of Hollywood on 441 between Hollywood Boulevard and Sheridan Street. Open till midnight.
If you're looking to take your home or business to the next level, then RM Contractors and Custom Drywall can assist you. RM specializes in new residential turnkey, new commercial turnkey, home and office remodeling. Call them for free estimates. Serving all of South Florida, licensed and insured. Call Ray or Mike, 305-345-3649. You work hard to create the perfect atmosphere. You dream it, we'll build it. RM Contractors and Custom Drywall, 305-345-3649 or Instagram at RMC Fisher Island. If you're looking to take your home or
The viewpoint, statements, or beliefs expressed on the following program by the host, guests, or callers are not necessarily the opinions of FantasyAccess.com, Media Group Inc. ownership, management, sponsors, or website. Miami Dolphins fans, time to rock out with another Dolphins pregame show. Big O and the boys are ready to give you the latest information, injury news, gambling insight as we get ready for kickoff. The pregame show is brought to you by Welton Rayom, Toyota of Hollywood, Acura of Pembroke Pines, Hialeah Park Casino, RM Contractors. The broadcast is mastered by executive producer Sean Stanley. Here's your host, the Big O, Orlando Alzugari.
Funny, I see a family of 4 walking out. Clearly, it was the mom and the dad, and then the son and the daughter. 3 of them are Colts fans, and the son is the Dolphins fan. It was awesome. I said, "Man, you're the guy out of place." He goes, "Yeah, that's me." I go, "I love it. I love it. Let's go." Oh man, that is really, really cool. Really, really cool. I've had a great time out here, as you can tell. I'm in a great mood. I just need my Dolphins to kind of finish this mood with a positive performance today. And listen, you want to have a positive performance? Run the ball. You want to have a positive performance? Let's play some defense today. Let's get after these people, man. Force some turnovers. It's time, dude. You got to have a performance today defensively. Special teams cannot be a disaster again today, man. It cannot happen, dude. It just makes 0 sense. All phases of the game. You're on the road. Okay, I don't know if it's a hostile environment because we're going to have a lot of Dolphin fans here. But and again, I don't know if I call Indianapolis a hostile environment, but have an opportunity. You're not playing against a great team. There's a lot of great players on this team. A lot of these great players have to step up in a big time way and get it done, man. And get it done. That's what they have to do, dude. They have to find a way. Jalen Ramsey has to make plays. Javon Holland has to make plays. Well, Javon Holland's out. I'm sorry. Right? Is it Holland that's out? Yeah, Holland is out. So, but whoever is there, Calais Campbell, he's been making plays. Sealer, he's been making plays. Long, got to make plays. I mean, that's Brooks. That's what they brought you here. And then on offense, Tyreek Hill, man. Without Tua, you're nothing, bro. One of the things that I respected about Irving Fryer for many years before he became a Miami Dolphin, and he was a New England Patriot for a long time, but I respected the fact that you had to defend and be very concerned about Irving Fryer no matter who the quarterback was. And to me, those are the great receivers, the ones that make the plays no matter who the quarterback is. Now, are you going to put up the same kind of numbers with lesser quarterbacks? No, but you are going to put up numbers. And when you're a player, period, you find a way to make plays. So it's either on Tyreek, it's on Mike McDaniel, it's on Waddle. I mean, you're paying a lot of money. I don't want to see these guys on the sidelines on a third down, and then I'm watching backup receivers out there. That's disgusting. In fact, I don't think you should be on the sidelines. If there's an offensive down, I think Tyreek and Waddle need to be on there. You know when you get to rest? When you're on defense. You know when you get to rest? In between quarters. You know when you get to rest? At halftime. You know when you get to rest? Post-game. You don't get to rest during the game. No. While there's action going on, I need your ass out on the field. And that's the other thing that, Waddle and Tyreek, this shit about pulling yourselves off the field and all of that on key downs, and then the coach has no idea who's out there, and he's calling a key play, and you don't have your best players available? Get the hell out of here with that shit. So let's call a responsible game today. Do what you need to do in order to win the damn game. And play smart, man. Play smart. That's what we need. Don't forget, please, to smash the hell out of the like button, because we've got over 200 people and only 100 likes. So you guys could easily get us well over 200, because a whole bunch of people have left and new people have come in during the entire time. So easily you guys could get us over 200 right now. So please smash the hell out of the like button. It is very important. R&M Contractors, Ray and Mike, they do great work, folks. Complete remodel, kitchen upgrade with appliances, impact windows and door installation, waterproofing for your terrace, your balcony, and with a flood test report. In today's world, we kind of need that, okay? So call them. If you live in South Florida, bathroom upgrades, floor restoration, stucco repairs, drywall, level 5 finish, 305-345-3649. That's 305-345-3649 for R&M Contractors and custom drywall. Call Ray or Mike. All right. Checking out says Tua is the best QB we've had since Dan, no doubt. I still think he balls out and we get to the playoffs. If we lose in the playoffs, then we draft a QB. If we win the playoffs, we don't. I think you draft a quarterback no matter what. Tua has already told you cannot trust him. And he's fragile. So you have to draft a quarterback. It doesn't have to be in the first round. It could be a second or third round guy. But you got to get a guy that has some ability that could play at the next level. And maybe he's not perfect yet because he's an unfinished product. But I think that's the way you've got to go now. You have no choice now. You have to draft a quarterback now. It is irresponsible not to draft a quarterback with Tua Tagovailoa. Irresponsible. And I'm the biggest Tua guy out there. Always been a Tua guy, always will be a Tua guy. I believe in his ability. There's no doubt in my mind that he can play at a high level, can win a Super Bowl, can retire and go to the Hall of Fame, go to the Ring of Honor. He can do all of that. But he has to play smart. He has to learn how. He's a specialist. Okay? Just like Dan Marino, just like Peyton Manning, just like Tom Brady, just like Drew Brees. They're specialists, just like kickers and punters. They just pass. They don't run. They don't tackle. They don't take on tacklers. They don't try to outrun athletes. That's not what they do. And if you intercept Tom Brady or Tua or Peyton Manning or whatever, or Marino, you don't need to go after the guy that intercepted. Just walk off the field. You made your mistake. Live for the next play. That's it. That's all. And Tua doesn't realize he's a specialist. And because he doesn't realize he's a specialist, we can't trust him. Those are the facts, man. That's it. And you can't go through this a third time and not be prepared for it. That would be so stupid, so ignorant. It's a fireable offense for everybody. Okay? So next year, If Tua goes down and you don't have a competent backup, everyone needs to go. Because if you haven't learned your lesson by now, I can't help you. The people in the building know they can't trust Tua anymore. Okay? The people in the building know they can't trust Tua anymore. So if you know you can't trust your player, what do you think is coming? Another quarterback. Not to unseat Tua, but to protect the team from Tua. Because Tua can't protect himself. I'm sorry, because Tua refuses to protect himself. Like I said, Tua needs to be treated like he's screwing the team over. Like he doesn't know how to make good decisions. Because he doesn't. Right? In that game, he threw a pick six for no reason at all. Take the sack. But no, I want to be ignorant. I think I'm this super athlete. No, you're not, bro. You don't have a big arm. You're not a big athlete. You're not a football player. Go Dolphins. There you go. And you still love her. Oh, on the fence right now. Okay. Yeah, that was from the yes. Thank you. And so there you go. There's a husband and wife, Dolphin and Colts fan. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we can't trust him, unfortunately. And they know that already in the building. I can tell you that. They know it in the building. They can't trust him. And it's a sad state that they're in. They love him. They want him to play well. They want him to have success. But now their asses are all on the line now. Because McDaniel's not coming through. So that's hurting them. And then their quarterback refuses to take care of himself. And that's not a good look. It's not a good look. And everybody knows I'm a huge fan of the front office. But we got to call things like we see it here. And unfortunately, this is not good for them. And they're going to have to draft a quarterback one way or another. Or, get a quarterback that has potential but might be on a bench somewhere. Whatever it is, but you better be prepared next year if Tua goes down again. If Tua decides to do stupid things and gets injured again. And that's the way I'm going to look at it, because I'm not going to give him he lost already the ability to reason with him already now at this point, because he refuses to reason. His ignorance is dangerous. It's dangerous to his health. Sad, man, but that's kind of the way we have to view the kid. Cy Love All, thank you, sir. Says Indy loves the Dolphins, baby. Let's get that win. A lot of Dolphins here. A lot of Dolphin fans. It's pretty cool. As angry at Tua as I am, of course, I would absolutely be happy if he comes back, balls out, stays healthy, and starts taking care of himself. That's the best scenario for us. Yep. Has it ever ended well for a guy who's been concussed this frequently? Yes, Sidney Crosby. And not only did it end well, he won championships and will head to the Hall of Fame, and he's playing in his 21st season this year. And he had more concussions than Tua to start his career. More concussions. And he plays hockey, which in a quarterback in the NFL, you can kind of protect yourself. The league does it too. The referees do it too. The rules protect you. So you have an advantage. Sidney Crosby has no advantages. In hockey, you will get hit no matter who you are in hockey. And Sidney Crosby survived. I'm trying to think of the concussed football player early on and then went on to have a fabulous career. I'm trying to think of
The
one.
problem is how many have actually, up until recently, head injuries and concussions weren't a thing, but how many actually did it? Probably quite a few.
Oh, yeah. And then played through it and
Yeah,
smelling salt and all
and
that
everything
shit.
else.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
But we'll never know.
Well, we'll never know
Yeah.
that one. But I know for a fact Sidney Crosby.
No, 100%.
So he wanted an answer.
Yeah,
I gave him an answer.
Yeah.
Right away, without flinching. Sidney Crosby is the guy. And in a worse sport than football. And he had more concussions than Tua Tagovailoa. More. So, yeah. We all thought Sidney Crosby's career was over. I mean, some of you out there aren't old enough to know about this because this was 20 years ago. And so if you're not old enough, you don't know. But if you are, you know what I'm talking about. Sidney Crosby had a shit ton of concussions. And we all thought it was over. Eric Lindros, same thing, and it ended his career, actually. He didn't survive it. I'm trying to think of a football player, but I can't remember one right now of modern day that had him and then overcame it. God, I know there's one, but I'm just not thinking of it right now. Let's see. We should start a Kickstarter to get Tua a Spaceballs death helmet painted in dolphin colors. That'd be pretty cool. That'd be pretty cool. The Iron Man helmet will work for me too, by the way. Okay, I we make it of titanium because that one is not of titanium, obviously. It's a plastic one, but Cy, by the way, thank you for the love on the super chat. Very nice, very nice. Enjoy the game. I know.
Free stuff?
No. Anyway, what else do we have going on in the world of sports? People love free. And it's a Colts fan asking me for free Dolphins gear. And I'm like, no. Too funny. If it's free, they'll take 3. That's how it goes. Yeah. And plus, it's a person that doesn't even listen to the show or anything. Like, I give it to people like Tommy and Hialeah, like Adam Pinkster. These are people that I know for years are super dedicated to the show. I see them on the chat board. Those are the people I love. I love to reward people that are, that keep us around. Like I'm looking at Ocala Joe and True Fin Fan. I'm seeing some of these names, Chase One, Edward Thurston Howe. Some of these names that I see like every freaking day. You just appreciate those kind of things. And then you get the Johnny Come Latelys and somebody that doesn't even listen to the show. And they want something free. Not going to happen here. You earn your love on this show. That's how it goes. Yes, sir. You got some news?
I put in football player overcomes concussion, and everything for the first 2 pages is Tua.
Yeah, that makes sense. There's got to be somebody that we're forgetting.
Wait a minute, here's...
Steve Young had concussions throughout his career, but the concussion did end his career, but it was already he was already deep at the back end of his career at that point. So, yeah, but remember how he played. He played like a running back. And then Bill Walsh finally convinced him, yo, you got to stop running. You need to play from the pocket. That's what this offense is, play from the pocket. And then he won the title because of that. He stopped running and taking the beating. But I love the suggestion of that. Gus Frerotte, no, that's not the conversation.
He gave himself the concussion.
Yeah,
that was stupidity.
Again, the conversation is a player that had concussions early in his career and overcame it and had a complete career after that. That's the conversation. I love how when we have conversations about certain things, people just start running off to other areas that have nothing to do with what we're talking about. Okay? So it's somebody that had concussions early, like Tua and Crosby. And Crosby has been able to then finish his career because he actually hasn't had concussions in a long, long time. A long time, years now. And he was very concussion prone early, and that's hockey. So that's what we're talking about. And some of these guys that you're bringing up, Gus Frerotte and Steve Young and all that really doesn't fit. Young had a couple of concussions, but they were more late in his career than anything else. And again, it's what Sean said. He also was playing in an era where they probably had a whole bunch of concussions, and we had no idea they went on. Smelling salt, and they went right back in. You know what I'm saying? So, ask Marino, Elway, Montana, Arch Manning, Tarkenton, all the old school. Well, you mean Archie Manning, but when you say Arch, I'm just saying, I'm just joking. Old school players, how many concussions they think they got? Yeah, a bunch of them. Yeah. Big O forgot that Colts fan. Agree, Big O and Hill and Waddle need to be on the field. Yes, sir. You're right. In the old days, Tua would have been out 4 weeks. Shit, in the old days, he would have been back for Seattle. The old days, he might have been back in that same game, yeah.
Yeah, they would have just been like, hey, he's back.
How many fingers? 2? Oh, you're fine.
Good enough. Let's go.
Get your ass back in there. 2? Okay, he can see the players. Let's go. Going into a new season, why wouldn't we have an elite backup QB knowing our starting QB has concussion issues? That's where, checking out, that's the part I don't know about, you don't know about, a lot of Dolphin fans, even beat writers don't know about. Did they go out and try to get one? And they didn't have luck? Did Tua, staying healthy all last year, turn off backup quarterback, say, oh, yeah, no, he figured it out. I'm not going there. I'm not going to play. You never know. And that's the part I don't know. But in the end, you, sir, are correct. Even if they tried and they failed, even if they tried and they couldn't convince people to come because they thought, oh, I'm not going to play. Tua figured it out last year. He played all year last year, had no issues. He knows what to do now to get rid of the football. Even saying that, you still have to find a way to get it done. And to have White and Skyler as your backups, it is, yeah, I know the front office is going to get the blame, but I got to blame the head coach more than anybody because the head coach kept telling us that Skyler was fine and he was the guy and he's ready for this. And he wasn't even close to ready for this. So I can't even trust Mike McDaniel in quarterback assessment anymore. I can't. I knew Tua could throw. I didn't need him. He did a great job of instilling confidence in Tua, but Tua played well because that's Tua, not because of Mike McDaniel. So, that whole backup situation is disturbing in every way possible. And in the end, you can point fingers. It's what they deserve, unfortunately. Oh, Greta Van Fleet's sound brings up a topic I'm sick of. The band is ripping off inserts or here or there. All artists perpetually borrowing from others. Your thoughts? Yes. Well, first of all, if you listen to the last album, it doesn't sound like Led Zeppelin. The original album, yes. Yes, there's some Led Zeppelin sounds in it. Well, David Coverdale sounds some like Robert Plant. The Monkees sounded like the Beatles. I mean, it just, I could just go on and on and on and on and talk about how bands sound influenced from another band. But here's the key, okay? When you listen to Highway Tune or Black Smoke Rising, does it have elements that it sounds like Zeppelin? Yeah. But is it Led Zeppelin music? No. You had to write it. You had to create the music. You had to write the lyrics. You had to create the music, and it has to sound fucking good. So it doesn't matter if your sound or your song sounds a little bit like another band. That happens all the time. The question is it a good song? Is it constructed great? Does it sound phenomenal? And when you listen to Highway Tune, hell yeah, it sounds phenomenal. When you listen to Black Smoke Rising, fucking awesome song. I don't care that it has elements, that it sounds Zeppelin-ish. So what? It sounds great. That's all I know. And it's great music that was created. You have to create great music. If you're able to do that, then you're what they call a musician. If you're doing a remake, well, then there's less skill in that. But they're not redoing any Led Zeppelin songs. It just has influence in it. Doesn't mean it's a bad song. It's a great song. And that's where the laziness takes over. Oh, well, yeah, they're ripping off No, dude. Ripping off Led Zeppelin would be you doing Black Dog all over again, and you go and have a hit. Like many bands have done, right? Helter Skelter has been done from the Beatles by many others. And it was a big song from Motley Crue. That's stealing from the Beatles. That's literally stealing from the Beatles. You took their exact song and then made it your own. I love the Interrupters. Billie Eilish's Bad Guy, they remade it. And they did a great job with it, but it's still Billie Eilish's song. By the way, she was phenomenal yesterday on Saturday Night Live. She was good. She's just fantastic. She's very gifted and very creative, dude. Her and her people are so creative. That whole set that she had with all the mirrors and everything else, and on the box and looking down. I just, she does all these kind of things all the time. Anyway, as I go off the beaten path. So for me, that's kind of what I would say about that whole thing with Greta. Let's see.
We got something from Instagram.
What do we got from IG?
Hopefully I'm saying this right. Jose Besu. He threw in Jim McMahon's name. I guess when we were talking the concussions, maybe.
That's very good. That's very good. Because he got concussed and he kept playing and had a terrific career. And then what ended was the shoulder. Was it Martin, I think, from the Packers? I forgot the guy's name. I want to say it was Martin, the guy from the Packers, that slammed him and it ruined his shoulder. And that was the end of his career. It was a shoulder. And then the CTE has set in, and the poor man now can't even remember he can't leave the house because he may not remember how to get back home and stuff. He has memory issues now. It's sad now, the stuff that Jim McMahon is going through.
Charles Martin.
I was right. It was Martin.
And then,
and by the way, that's a great call on that. That's the closest one right there. Besu, nice job by you. You've been listening a long time too. I know that name.
And then he said, I've told you since last year Mike McDaniel's not a head coach. And then he came back with McDaniel.
Did he listen to the show last year at all? Was I saying he was a coach last year? I don't know. Was I praising Mike McDaniel last year? I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I'm not sure if I was praising Mike McDaniel last year. Yes.
No, he's saying he wants to be everybody's buddy and can't stick his foot up anyone's ass.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right about that. Yeah, but at no point was I praising McDaniel last year. In fact, last year I said that this year, if he continues at this pace, it'll be the year that he puts himself on the hot seat. This becomes the hot seat year. And what I mean by is that you screw up and then next year you come back on the hot seat. I predicted that last year, that if he kept coaching last year, if he kept coaching this year like he did last year, this would become the hot seat year. Right now, I am I not only have foreskin, I have foresight. All right, go ahead.
No, he said, no, you were not. You had called it.
Yeah.
And that's where we're at Instagram.
Yeah. Yeah. So there's crystal ball action for you. Not that I wanted it to happen. Trust me, I didn't want it to happen, but I saw the game day decisions every day last year, and it drove me freaking crazy. And he's continued. Up until last week when he started to run, it was like, wow, dude, finally. It took you 2+ years. And let me tell you, the Skyler thing has pissed me off with McDaniel. You were around this guy for 2+ years, and you couldn't figure out he can't play? Shame on you, dude. Shame on you. That's gross. Hassan Reddick, yes. Apparently, he ended the holdout with the Jets. They're waiving the $12 million in fines, and they adjusted the contract, so they probably are paying him a little more, but for the few weeks that are left, the 11 weeks that are left. So he'll probably make a little bit more, but overall, not a new contract.
Let me ask something, then. So if they hold out in training camp, the teams can't give it back to them, but if they hold out in the season, they can?
I guess. I didn't know that.
That's crazy.
I didn't know
that. No, I just heard you say it, so I wasn't sure if you...
No, and when I heard it,
yeah,
I thought it was already... I thought they eliminated that.
That's what I thought.
Okay? I thought they eliminated that, so I was not informed on that either, by the way. So I didn't know that. I thought they eliminated that rule, and I thought that once you held out and were fined, they could not rescind the fines at all, and you would have to pay the fines. But I guess I was wrong. You know what I mean? Because that's how I thought in my head. I never said it publicly, but I thought in my head he could not get a break on those fines. You would have gotten me on that one. I was definitely dead wrong on that. Let's see. And knowing the GM didn't even offer Van Ginkel is also questionable. Well, the Van Ginkel stuff I can tell you because I told you. And by the way, I give Drew credit because he even said it on the air. But I said it here if you listen to the show. He's approaching 29, and the Liz Frank injury scared them. They were worried that will he come back from the Liz Frank injury, and he's 29. So that's where they were kind of a little concerned. And then, obviously, Weaver thought he could overcome it. You know what I'm saying? But in the end, it burns them. It's just like the backup quarterback thing. Okay, maybe you tried. Maybe nobody came. Doesn't matter. You should have had somebody. Okay, you were worried that he's 29. You're going to be 29. You're worried that, a lot of players struggle to come back from a Liz Frank injury. And so will he? Oh, we're not sure. Okay, but if he does, it burns you. So it becomes a bad decision. And that's it. That's the only thing you can think. And listen, nobody's a bigger Van Ginkel fan than I am. I identified Van Ginkel right from the get-go. Right? You could go back and check out the shows. Have a good one. You can go back and check out the shows 3 years ago and see me arguing with Omar Kelly and others. When Omar, he wasn't a Van Ginkel guy, I was like, bro, he's a ball hawk. Within the first month of him playing, I was already calling him a ball hawk. I saw it right from the get-go. So I love Andrew Van Ginkel. And I was pissed that he didn't come back. So I wanted him to come back big time, dude. We needed him in a big time way, and that was a huge loss. It was a huge loss. And I understand what the concerns, but it's just kind of like the whole Drew Brees thing. You were concerned about the shoulder, and then New Orleans took the gamble, and it paid off. And you had two chances at Drew Brees, and you turned it down 2 times. Sucks. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, Mostert, 12 variations on AB. Wah. I don't know what the hell's there. Now you're getting too fancy on me, Revo. Sorry. I don't speak a French. Stephen D. Felipes, Brian Westbrook. Very good. You are correct. Brian Westbrook, the little running back out of, what school was it? Don't tell me yet. What school was it that he went to? Villanova. The little running back from Villanova had concussions early on in his career, and he did overcome them and did have a terrific career after that. That's an exceptional one. Villanova, correct? Brian Westbrook? No? Connecticut? It was Villanova? Okay. I was going, man, you were like, yeah. And I'm like, man, I thought I knew that one. I don't know how this kind of shit sticks in my brain, by the way. I have no idea how that shit sticks to my brain. None whatsoever. Like, why would I care about Brian Westbrook? Why would I know he's from Villanova? Why? He's not a Dolphin. Wasn't even in the East. He was in the NFC East. Go Fins. Dolphins still leaving. Boy, this place emptied out, dude. Well, it's right next to the stadium. That's probably why. Yeah, like 95% of this place is empty now because it's clearly a stadium bar pre and post. Pre and post. It's probably what they're doing. Boy George called with a question. Do you really want to hurt me, says Dougie Fresh. Thursday, Dougie Fresh. I wear your shirt. Thursday. And George Gross is smashing it, and the like button too. In the 90s, the discipline was insane. Now they can't even get to the stadium without drama. Well, I mean, they speed to the stadium now. It's kind of what you do. You speed to the stadium. Don't forget, folks, to smash the hell out of the like button. Let's go. We got 282, 151 watching. And remember, you can make a donation, Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That's Cash Big O Show, Cash App or Venmo. Thank you all out there, as always. Let's see, what else do we have here? And remember, you can make a Bitcoin or Ethereum donation. Bitcoin up at 68,543. We're loving it. Loving it. It's beautiful. All right. Let's see. I have no trust in Miami and how long it's been since Miami has dominated good teams. Yeah. I mean, that's just it's been a problem for a team for a long time. I cannot argue that. But I will tell you this. I'm picking the Dolphins today. Okay? I'm going to go with a 20-13 win. Okay? Dolphins are going to run the ball. They're going to make some plays on defense. Special teams isn't going to screw things up this time like they did last week. They screwed up a lot last week, bro.
Danny Crosman saying, where there's a will, there's a way.
How that guy still has a job, I would have fired him a couple of years ago. That's another reason why Mike McDaniel has done a piss poor job overall.
He's on the sideline like everything's going too good. Watch this.
I'm convinced McDaniel has been carried by the talent. He has not made the talent better. And that's why I say every year he should have won one or two more games. And this year you're only through 5 games and he should have won one or two more. Out of the 3 losses, 1 or 2 of those should be wins. And we've got 11 more to go. Well, after this one today, we have 11 more to go. Crazy, dude. All right, so I'm going Dolphins. 20-13. They get the victory. We'll be back here post game. Second the game ends, we go live here from Tavern on South. And if you happen to be in the area, you happen to live and you're not going to the game, come on by. We'll be out here watching the game, having some fun. All right, you all be good out there. Thank you all for supporting the show. Super chat, thank you. Cash App or Venmo at Cash Big O Show. That's Cash Big O Show. Cash App or Venmo, and you can always make a Bitcoin donation. We'll see you post game. As always, go Dolphins.
You've been listening to our Dolphins pregame show with Big O. The broadcast is brought to you by Welton Rayome, Acura of Pembroke Pines, Hialeah Park Casino, RM Contractors, Toyota of Hollywood, Caneswear, Sloman's Home Security, BigCheeseMiami.com, EJD Construction. The broadcast is mastered by executive producer Sean Stanley. Thank you for supporting the platform and our fantastic sponsors. Go Fins!